Okay, so immediately off the bat, we need to set a few things straight. I have virtually no notice of comments. I could just randomly be doing something and I wouldn't even know you sent a comment through. And also, too many comments will disrupt the flow, so don't put too many down. But you see, I can view your comments by pressing a button. And then I can just hide them again. But I would prefer not too many. Now, two of these people you see up here are Twitch streamers, so that makes sense. Where you'll see so many. Half of these are games I played with the Twitch streamers. This, Survival of SpongeBob the Killer, was just because of interest. Just kidding, it's been all over YouTube with the YouTuber Flamingo. If you haven't seen Flamingo at this point, you honestly should. He is a genuinely good player. And YouTuber. He hasn't played Dungeon Quest though. I'm sad about that. All of us Dungeon Quest fans want you to play it. Well, you're Flamingo. And also, Brogan, if you do watch, I do have a face cam. Also, unlike my past streams, I'm going to be checking my comments more frequently. So, I'm more likely to see your comments. Is basically what I'm saying. You know, I've had trouble getting a helmet. But I haven't had trouble getting other gear. Like a great steel serrated sword. Like, come on. I'm more interested in the magic element. The way I can heal somebody so much. I'm basically more of a support troop in this game. If you get me as your helper, you're probably going to survive a little bit longer than if you were just on your own. And of course, we're not going to play on our own. We're going to play with a few other people. Since they have level caps, this is a Devil Temple on Insane Hardcore. It wants level 20 plus people. I mean, his criteria. Trust me. Soon as we saw level 72 passenger and he went like, yup. Level 31 people can see I look very noobish as my character, while everybody else looks really professional. Don't let looks deceive you. I'm incredibly powerful. And as I said, I'm free for the comments. Oh my god, this guy. What the? Whoa. Wow. Just landing all the time. Yeah. You try an insane level difficulty and it gets me killed. So don't know what to tell ya, but your little pal left. See, I weakened them so he was able to kill them. But I didn't weaken those ones, so might want to look for an easier difficulty. Can't one-shot those guys. Can't one-shot Insanes, but I can one-shot Nightmares. Oh, wait, what? That makes no sense. So there's different levels of monsters. Those were insane level monsters. Basically, it was an insane level dungeon. So I wasn't able to do bullcrap. I couldn't even win. So yeah. Maybe I should look for something that's a little bit more my style, like. Yeah, but people open and close them so fast. You have to find one, which you can actually do. See, I can't do any of those. They're for something that I can't do. That's why I tend to go for people like this, yeah. But people like that don't always stay around. So it's really hard to actually get to one of these, because they can kick you out. Oh, you got a lucky streak. Also, face cam is an option. I'm just not choosing to do it. Might do it in the future though. Also, I need to know any of you are here because I don't have a viewer count. Won't tell me how many viewers I have or anything like that, so oh my god, dude. Ah, crap. Oh. Which is one of them? Whoa. Basically, I go wow. I admit that. See, he's kind of more melee based. Whoop. Oh, so basically, I'm a little bit more lightning based. I'm basically just heal based. I'm basically just a support unit. If you want anything done, I'm your guy. Like if you want healing, or you don't want to die a gruesome death. I'm basically a guy. See, I upgraded my agility so I could possibly outrun any level. is that I tend to be stronger than most sand peasants. Like, on most difficulties, I can one-shot them. Like, he has his own heal and everything, but his is slow, while mine is instantaneous. And also, I have a pretty laggy game, which will explain to you the reasons why that stuff happens. Like, see the way I've done way less damage? Because I'm just using spells. Not an actual element of the game that was built in. Like, fighting. We're a pretty good force, combined. Because a support unit isn't good without basically healing. And I can be ran off as a support. Which is exactly what I go for. Now I can deal some damage if necessary. Because of that serrated blade. I'll switch over to that whenever I want to do some melee. Which tends to be not most of the time. And also, for lightning to work, you have to be facing that direction. That's the annoying thing, like if you're running from something, you can't just hit it with lightning. It's that it has to be going your direction. Or you have to be facing its direction for it to work. Okay, fine. And not to say that this doesn't have decent physical damage. For my physical damage, this would be around 30 damage. It can do physical, just not a lot of it. And I'm probably the one doing, yeah, most of the healing. See, he's doing most of the damage, I'm doing most of the healing. I'm literally just going like, yeah. Right, dude. Wait, what the? Usually, wouldn't that be troops? Oh. So, yeah. Lightning can kill troops through walls. Did you... You left one troop alive in the room. How dare you? Now we might run out of time. Yes, they do allow time limits. that you can be in a dungeon before it gets, like, yeah, you've been in here too long. You probably saw that at the beginning. When like, oh no, don't waste the time limit. See the way I said I could do melee damage? Just don't do a lot of it. See, he doesn't have a lot of magic damage, which is what I have. Which is the reason my lightning bolt does 500 damage. It's the reason you don't see his fire doing like 10. It's the reason you don't see me going like... Okay, so I got to the boss with a minute to spare. We have to kill the boss within a minute. With 10,000 health. That's not gonna be easy. Basically around this time, I'd just be shooting lightning. And since I have approximately like 1,000 seconds to shoot it, I can deal a little bit of damage. Well, approximately a lot of damage compared to what he's going to be doing to the boss. But yeah, I can deal melee damage, lightning damage. Basically, we ran out of time there. We just weren't strong enough to get through the dungeon in time together. We just needed like one more person with lightning and that would have been enough. Any more melee troops and we would have been able to plow through the boss. See, you need a good equal. Because if you just have one really good support troop and then just one really bad normal player, that's not going to end well for the really good player. What do you have to offer? Because I have this ancient blues. I'm not leaving empty-handed. I want something in return for this. You know what, if you're not putting anything on that side, I can take it. Shortest guy is in the butt. Nope. See, I have my own standards. Like, I'm looking for a helmet in trading. If you want to trade with me, I'm looking for a helmet. You don't give me a helmet. Nah, mate. Gonna ignore ya. So you gotta win a mouse post easy, but I don't meet that criteria. We got a Desert Temple hardcore, which I would say would be a pretty good thing. If he doesn't kick me out, oh, going to the dungeon, are we? Good mate, good mate. Completely fine, mate. Also, apparently have the comments tab open, so... Yeah. 20 minutes in, still no trace. I start to have the feeling it doesn't send notifications about this stuff. Okay, seriously? Oh, he even made it a hardcore, so you can't die. How thoughtful. Almost like he wasn't thinking of somebody level 30 would join. You little wimp. Would you do it with more health? No! Yeah, he's a wimp. Great, I'm fighting with a wimp. Pros will go like, oh no, I got a wimp. Which is basically the person they call somebody you won't fight. Like, I'm the one doing most of the damage and everything. That is what we'd call a wimp. Like when you have to do all the damage for one other person. That's what we like to call a wimp. In this game. But wimps in this game, it's not just an insult. It is like an entire class and everything. You can come in and cross an entire pack of wimps. And somebody like me will go like, oh no, we got the wimps. He might think that was his fireball, but it definitely wasn't. You might want to save that taunt. What? Okay, what about an idea? I do all the work, while you just sit back and don't do anything. You might say that's the exact opposite of what you want from a wimp. But that's exactly what you want. For them to not disturb you while you're making plans. Because they're constantly leafing behind you. And they'll disturb you when you get to the final boss. Sometimes they're useful. Like just then, the way he strategically killed them all through the wall. See, that's an example of when they can be useful. No point on taunting your enemies if they're dead. That's what I was always taught. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. When your attack basically misses. Ooh. So you just... Wimps are useful for passing off damage. basically passing off your own death. Like if you're about to die, you can just pass it off to a wimp. So at this point, you think I'm abusing him, right? Since I call him a wimp and all that. Well, not really. Because I just had to pick up his sand peasants. Oh, I hate that. When I do nearly as much damage as him with a weapon that's not even a weapon. This is supposed to boost your spell power. Originally, I thought spell power was useless. That was until I met the world of magic in the game. Like, this sand giant could kill me instantly with any attack. Occasionally. See, he can't die or else he's gonna get nothing. Oh, thank Christ. I finally got a helmet. It's like he had an auto clicker on because he wouldn't stop swinging after the battle ended. It's almost like he used an auto clicker for the entire fight. For the entire thing. If he did, I should have reported him, but I only realized it now, so don't get mad at me. If he did indeed need to be reported. Anyway, I'll need to run back to the shop after I unequip my helmet. I'll be going like, why would you want to unequip the thing you want? Upgrades. Now, I could either put it all into spell, or I could put it all into health. The one I'm lacking is health, but I want more spell damage. You know what? I will do this. I have upgraded Tricin to most categories. There we go. I have upgraded 3 times into spell. 1 into physical, 2 into health. Wait, what? You're saying that is impossible because I only have 5 upgrades? You're 100% right. Because it's the other way around. I upgraded some into physical power, some into health, and then some into spell power. I don't know how much. But it's better that I have the little bit extra health and all that. Like, I still have that steel-sworded sword. And trust me, if you want to trade me for good gear in this game, I have no problem with it. Mr. Noob could be a good trader. Wait. Inspect first. Inspect. Mr. Noob has some good stuff on him. Just like me. Maybe you would like a trade. See, people who are out on the battlefield, can't really be traded with. Ooh, good sir. I have this blue serrated sword. This thing. Wow. Ooh. Its spell power is not much. See, he had some decent gear. But with me not responding, he obviously went like, yeah, he doesn't want any of it. Like any reasonable person should do. See, if they're already trading, you can't trade with them. Which means you wait on their character until you think their trade should be over. There we go. Now, of course, if you're high level, more people want to trade with you if you're high level. Makes logical sense. But people who are higher level than you won't really want to trade with you as much. So like if I inspect this guy. Ooh. See, I have this for my inventory. So he could cancel it within 5 seconds, but he decided not to, and I got it. The Templar hood. That's what I was looking for. See, something that has naturally high spell, which I can make even higher because of all my money. And they had more health than the last one. Ooh, and they held a great spell power. Yeah, I can take it off, or I can put it on. I'm definitely putting this on, because it allows me to get way more spell power. Just watch this. I would walk this temple. If he lets me. I want to destroy at least a few more desert temples before I leave. Because for just the Celeste sword, and remember, you can't take back trades either. So, obviously, he viewed that epic item he was giving me as junk. Because he obviously had something way better. Like, if the professional has something way better, they'll obviously want to give the other thing that they had to somebody lower level. Doesn't that make sense? So when you reach that stage, you effectively can, when you find a professional who's reached that stage, you can basically rob him of all of his excellent gear. Basically. In fact, to him, I got actually some of the best gear you can find. See, I need to test the amount of damage my lightning bolt does now. But of course, the higher your magic level goes, the higher, let's just say, the damage, the cooldown gets. Yeah, longer. It gets significantly longer. 800! That means I'd be able to top even the best level sand peasants with that. I'd be able to kill a sand peasant instantly with that kind of attack power. Which is the insane thing. And also, he obviously saw what my item was. Yeah, because I gave him this weighted blade sword. Yeah, so he was obviously very interested in it. Or else he wouldn't have given me this item that he viewed as junk. But I'm like, wouldn't he give anything to get one of an item he thought of as junk? And you might be right in assuming that. Until you realize that you can sell items. See, he might have viewed the item I was giving him as junk, but he viewed it as money. He could have gotten coins for an item which he really didn't need. Yeah, the tutorial's over there. Everybody loves the tutorial. Oh! Yeah, you can get daily rewards doing that. I haven't decided to yet. Basically, it's just a lot of sitting around in this game and then either joining in a dungeon and waiting, or waiting in general. Like, you have to wait for a dungeon that you want, or that somebody will let you play. See? See? But you don't see that many desert temples because most people are playing with professionals who know how the game is played. If you don't want to play with other people, you can set up as many dungeons as you want and then just off on your way. But of course, I'm the kind who wants to play with people, so. But sometimes they don't want the professional player in their game because they might ruin the experience. And trust me, that makes sense. Once a professional player gave me an item that I couldn't use until I was level 76. Because there is a level on items that you have to be to use them. So if a pro were to give me like some of the best gear, they might not wed the level that requirement. Basically, we've got who I like to call the adrenalines now. We have found an adrenaline. He is the kind of person who rushes into battle and then gets immediately slain. See what I say about professionals hogging all the kills? Professionals are usually melee and, let's just say, real skill based. Basically, you'll find me hanging around all the professionals not because I think it'll help. Oh my god, they all died. Now it's just me and Oakland boy. See, that's what we like to call a noob to pro. Where literally all the noobs in a party die, and then it's just the pros left. Left to clean everything up. Basically, we just had a noob to pro. Those are very rare though. You only rarely get noob to pro delivered. Wow, can you let me deliver an attack? Sometimes we call that the noob pro, which is just the professional who ends up being the noob. When that professional could easily help. So he's probably gonna kill the boss in like a few hits. Well, I'm probably not gonna kill it at all. What did I say? Oh no, I didn't even make it to the room. That's a level 78 for you against the sand dungeon. It's basically just like, let's get this over with. So I can move on to the snow dungeon. Most people are having a hard time with the galactic dungeons though. As soon as you start getting good gear, you progress pretty quickly. It's all about the gear and not about the player. I poo. Yes, I will help you, I poo. If you were the kind of person who needed help. Apu, for Pirate Island. Okay, imagine if you just start up your fight, and then like this level 32 person joins up immediately as they start it. You wouldn't believe it. Now, we have a 32 and a 34. That's pretty evenly matched. But except, you could change that into something very different if you used some of the numbers there to create a 9. And then some of the other ones to create a 6. And then reverse their places. Basically what I'm trying to say is you can make the words. You can make the number 69. What I hate is when people heal for no goddamn reason. Like, that is the most annoying thing. When somebody just heals when nobody... Yeah, exactly, like that. Even though they might need a healing. If you're healing yourself, do it away from other people. Because that can slow down their gains. Basically, I have the lightning, which is just like, yeah. At this point, I'm not even gonna help him. There's a point you reach in this game where you don't bother to help. And it's the point I reached. I honestly think my software doesn't give notifications. I literally just stole the kill. That's the annoying thing when the person who did nothing the entire time steals the kill. That's the annoying thing. Like, they were gonna kill it using their weapons, but then I just did an 800 damage lightning bolt to kill the thing outright. Like, they would have killed it if I didn't intervene and kill it myself. Using one lightning bolt. See, by the time it hit him, enough time had passed for him to get to 700 health, weak enough for me to kill him instantly. And this is it for the stream. If you want me to play this game again, can. Tell me if you liked it. Also, please do subscribe. Seriously, I need subscribers. Also, Spider's gonna show up in your house. But that spider won't try to kill you or anything like that, because I'm not gonna be that serious. But of course, if you don't subscribe, I will find a bear. And what will I do with that bear? I'll send it to your house. What will that bear do to you? It'll tear you into shreds. Now, I will see you later.